Hello everyone. So we're back down here in the basement doing some improvements. We're adding light. We've been talking about for a while how we needed more lighting in here, and we found some lighting on Amazon, and this is what we have. And David's already installed them, and they're just we didn't show it outside of the box, but they're just little lights, and you can plug them in. And gratefully, we had plugs in our ceiling, so you see the plug there, and we're plugging it in, and it has an on-off switch. And so there's one over here. We bought 4, and there's another one here, and this is the one that he's plugging up. We had to get in extension cords, and they're pretty bright.
Yeah, fortunately we already had like plugs in the ceiling.
Yeah.
So rather than restring lights completely, thought we might be able to just plug them in and cut out the form.
Yeah, and they're pretty bright. I bought them on Amazon. If I can find a box, I think we threw the boxes out just so you can see what they look like. But they're industrial work lights, and they're LED lights, like 10,000 lumens or something like that, and they have an on-off switch on it. But these plugs that are in the ceiling, run off of the light switch.
Yeah, they're wired to one of the extra switches.
Yeah.
So you can turn them on and off.
And because there's enough space out there, it gets circulation, because these lights do heat up. And we got 4, and we put them in the 4 corners. So you got one there, and all of the dark spots. And we just took the drop ceiling out, cut it so that it could fit and look more purposeful. Looks kind of flush. And that's what we wanted to do. So David's hooking that up right now, and I'll come back once he gets it plugged up and show you what it looks like. Okay, so David got it wired up, and I just wanted to show how he put it in the thing so you can get an understanding. So like I said, this is just a little work light.
You need the light.
Yeah.
To be able to see in there at all.
Let me get this little light, and see right there, it's just a little box, and we got it secured to the beam so that it doesn't just sit on the tiles and weigh it down. So that's what he did there. So we wired that up and plugged it in, and now we're going to turn it on and see what we got. Okay, so turn it on. And this is what it looks like once it's on. That one didn't get turned on. You got to flip the switch. And there we go.
Yeah, that's why I left the panel open, because you can't tell if it's on or off. The switch isn't marked.
Yeah. And then as you can see how bright that corner is now.
And then I'll go flip the other one on.
But yeah, that's a lot better than before, if you can remember. And like I said, we have it in 4 corners, so now you can see the figures a lot better. It doesn't look like a dark dungeon, and it's almost like a spotlight. And you can always add more, because they came 2 in a pack at Amazon, and they were on sale for like $50 for 2, and we got 4 of them. And like I said, you can always get more and just put it around the room.
That helps open up those dark corners a lot.
Yeah, and that looks a lot better. So I'll stand back and see how you can see in the corners a lot better. It's a lot brighter, especially over here. It was super dark in that corner right there. But yeah, that's what we've been doing, and I think this came out really nice. It looks better. Let's see what it looks like when you turn the main lights off, just to get an idea. And that's with the main lights off, and it's still pretty good. Yeah, you know, you can see just the in the corners if you just wanted to highlight certain areas.
Yeah, and then reverse that so you can see the old lighting.
And that's what it looked like before.
And you can see how dark the far corners get.
Yeah, that corner was really dark. And now with it on. And that's a lot better again. This side, of course, looks a lot brighter because it's more open on that side.
Yeah.
I have a whole lot more going on in the middle. But again, if we wanted to, we could always get more and add it throughout the room on the around the edges of the room or something like that. So I think this came out pretty good. It's a good option. If you need more lighting but you don't want to call in an electrician and wire stuff up, this plugs into a regular 3-prong, well, your regular household outlet.
Yeah.
It's 3-prong and has an on-off switch. You can turn it on and off. Again, we mounted ours in the ceiling because we had a drop ceiling, but you could put it anywhere or use it temporarily just to do videos or whatever. So, anything else you want to say? Anything further?
No, I guess that's it. I'm just getting this set up. I know a lot of people ask about the lighting. And that's always an issue.
Yeah, lighting is always, lighting and space
Yeah.
is always gonna be an issue. So we trying to work with all of it here.